Very good evening, everybody. Now, I've had lots of messages. Um, let's run them one by one. Many people are talking about scams. When I think of scams, I think of Sam Bankman-Fried and Alameda, I think they called it. Celsius. There's two, just off the top of my head, where they were co-mingling and just taking money as they wanted. The thing is this: both of the assets which are currently on the Waves Exchange will be added to. There will be in total 5. And the one which I couldn't do the other day because of lack of funds, that is Solar Travel. Now, on top of Solar Travel, there is a coin that is for Nottingham, and this is for an exchange in Nottingham. And the reason why it's for Nottingham is I live here. The second is for Newcastle upon Tyne. That one is called Geordie Notes, both capital letters, and as I say, I have to go through exactly the same process that I've just done yesterday. And those people who have turned around and said, when will the, what was I saying? Yeah, about the investment. The one thing you've got to remember is this: on planet Earth, where we live, there are almost 8 billion people. Okay? There are major players in that industry. Here's a few examples: BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, just to give you an idea. And to be totally honest with you, these companies, they don't mess around. They don't say to people about this or that. The one thing which I will always have, always, is 51%. So I said to one person that there would be a period where there was a lockup, and that would be 20, 30 payout and a bonus for staying with me, 20, 40 and 20, 50. So I hope that puts that to bed, because this is not a get rich quick scheme like those I started off with in Sam Bankman-Fried and SBF and Alameda or Celsius. Now, I have to pair each asset with another coin, and I am going to do that. And in the release, when that happens, these assets will be permanently linked to said assets. So as they grow, I grow. And like I said earlier, I was a little bit annoyed about it, which is why I did the video, because I am not out to scam anybody. I've had that done to me, and it's not nice. But here's the thing. All of the offices, all of the equipment which is going to be used is going to be under each different asset. And like I said in an earlier video, the vehicles which will be used in the first two, I will contact one of the leasing companies in the United Kingdom, and I will turn around and say to them the order, which is for as many vehicles as I deem fit for the purpose, the tools for the purpose. And as I said on many occasions, I will be videoing through YouTube all the way through the process. That way, everything is above board. And one thing I will do as well, as soon as the price has been set for the assets, within days of that happening, I will apply to Companies House and I will be given a registration number. Then I have somebody who has said to me they are a qualified accountant. So I will go and speak to that person and I will look at their paperwork along with my legal representative, who at the time I am paying their wage, so that everything is above board. Now, what was the other thing that was said? So many things have been said today, it's just unbelievable. And to be honest, makes me wonder. Because the amount of people who have messaged me compared to the amount of people who I've come across who wish to invest and are ready to invest, those who are doubting, well, you're in the tiny pond. So as I've said to a few of you in my messages on YouTube, the one thing that you have to understand is this: KYC. And I have to know you. And at the end of the day, if your comments are coming through and you are like worried that I am a scam and stuff like that, the simple fact is you can place an order, but you won't get the order, because there are bigger fish out there who will take that order. So, you know, I'm just trying to show you the path that I have taken, because let's be honest, I was a bus driver up north. My boss hated me because I was working at the time with an American company, and because I got in contact with that said company over the bloody Green Road, he didn't like it. And yeah, the thing is, I was told a long time ago, if you don't ask, you don't get. And like I say, if you have doubts, any doubts, then at the end of the day, and you've commented about those doubts, then you can invest in whatever you want, but it won't be with me. Because the people who I want on board have faith in what I'm trying to achieve. And as I say with the video I did this afternoon when I was walking to the village, the next village to the shop, that person's wrong. And I had two people who basically, when you're doing a live, I come into chat, and if I can't chat to those who are around me, then you don't get shared. Simple as that. And as I would expect in most cases, if I'm sharing you, be nice to share one back. But that hasn't happened. And, you know, many other YouTube channels on Newcastle content have since sprung up. I wish them all the best, because to get to that magic milestone is very, very hard. And as I've said to you all along, the path that I've taken, I've shown you that path. I've shown you where to go, how to do things. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. End of. So, as I say, thank you. Because, like I say, once the assets go live, within a very short space of time, Companies House, they get a message ×2, and it was £12 something. It might have gone up, but that price will be paid, and then that's registered with Companies House. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the advice, what I'm talking about, give me one of them. Subscribe, And if you are a subscriber, tell your friends, because at the end of the day, this all happens in a very short space of time. And as I say, the next time I'm up in Newcastle next season, there will be a company car. And as I say, me and my brother's boys, because I've got no kids, they will be at St James's alongside me if we can get tickets. And the way we're going to try and get tickets is we're each going to go on to NUFC and wait in the queue like everybody else. Anyway, thank you.